Hey guys, me Dave. It's Saturday night. It's 3/28/2020. So I'm on lockdown. Whole state's on lockdown. So I just been sitting around today, sitting around the whole weekend, and can't do anything really except for like run to the store or something like that if you needed something. But pretty much just sitting around on lockdown. I'm sure you guys can relate if you're in California or New York or wherever else they have lockdown. There's quite a few states that are on lockdown now, so um, nothing really to talk about. I'm still getting hit a little bit. They do, it's always remote neural monitoring, remote neural manipulation, and stuff like that. Try to, you know, they'll put they'll try to put the urge in you to go eat something, or go get something to drink, or go get a cup of coffee, and they can put the urge in you, and it's repetitive. They'll put images of coffee and stuff like that in your mind, and they'll try to get you to get up and get a cup of coffee and stuff like that, or whatever. It could be anything. Uh, that's remote neural manipulation if they do that type of stuff. But so I'm broke. I'm totally broke. So no beer this weekend. Next weekend I get paid. I get paid on Friday. So I'm gonna be sitting around here with absolutely no money and stuff. And that's kind of my story. But I kind of want to talk about something really quick. It's you hear so many things around this community and stuff like that, and I'm not trying to make this into a negative video, but I just want to warn you guys that there's no quick fix to stop your targeting. There's just no quick fix to stop your targeting. If you figure out a way to stop part of your targeting, they're gonna come at you in another way. They're not just gonna let you stop your targeting, and they're not just gonna be like, oh, okay, well, he found something to stop his targeting, part of his targeting, so we're just gonna leave him alone now. They're not gonna obviously, if you're a real target, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna hit you a different way. They'll find some way around it, and they will hit you in a different way. They're not just going to give up on you and be like, well, he stopped this, so we're going to let him go now. It's not going to work. There's too much, there's just too much false hope out there, you guys. You know, I've tried almost everything to shield and all that. They always get through it. Even the bone conduction headphones, I should be listening to them more, but the last time I listened to them, they decided to hit me in a different way, and I had to stop using them because they were getting me in a different way. They can still remote neural monitor you, even if you have the headphones on and you're listening to high vibrational music, because they do send vibrations through your mind. So you want to listen to. I mean, there's some binaural beats that are really good, and they send this good, high vibrations through the headphones and it kind of interrupts their technology, but they can still remote or monitor you. It doesn't stop. If they want to get you, they're gonna get you, and they'll target you in another way. They'll target you in another way. That's just part of the game. I don't know if you want to call it hyper game theory or whatever, but if you try something that works, sooner or later they will get around it, and they will, find a different way to hit you. They're just not gonna let you walk away and be like, oh, okay, well, he beat us, okay, bye bye. That's just not gonna happen. And people are giving false hope out there, you guys. It's not gonna happen. If you're a real target. So I just want to explain that a little bit. Other than that, I wanted to go camping and stuff the week after next. And I was getting super excited about camping and all this stuff. Oh yeah, me and Tanner are gonna go camping for a couple days and all this stuff. I hopped on the state park website last night here in Minnesota, and they closed all the state parks now, so you can't go camping because we're on lockdown and all this stuff. This virus is starting to spread and all this stuff. Everything's closed down now. I don't know if they're gonna be open next month or if they're just gonna stay closed next month or whatever. But so my plans totally changed, totally got canceled now. So this really sucks, being trapped in the house, being on lockdown and stuff for a couple weeks and stuff like that. It's just, this virus is just, it's scary, because it's spreading so fast and so, it's so deadly, that people are dying every day and people are getting it every day and all this stuff. And, I guess the safest place to be is locked in your house, so you don't catch this thing. There was, we had another case up here. It's like, grr, it makes me mad because we had a case up here. A nurse at one of the hospitals traveled abroad, and she came back and didn't self-quarantine for 2 weeks. So she went to work at the hospital. She was a nurse. She went to work at the hospital and was spreading it around the hospital. How irresponsible can you be to not isolate yourself for 2 weeks and tell the hospital, yeah, I think I got this, blah, 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 and isolate yourself for 2 weeks. And, because her test came back positive, she has it. So she came back, went to work, and spread it all over the place, and went to the store, went to wherever, running around all over the place, spreading this virus around our town, because we only have a few cases up here, and they're kind of secretive. They won't tell you exactly what part of the county they're in. We're not going to tell you what part of the county they're in, and so we don't really know. But they did tell about this nurse. It was on the news that came back and tested positive, and she was spreading it all over the place in the hospital, spreading it in the hospital to all the patients and the workers and everything else. It's like, how can you be so irresponsible to do that? So it's like, what the heck, So now they got to test all these people that she came in contact with, all the workers, all the patients, all this stuff. She came in contact with a lot of people, and spreading it around. It just kind of ticks me off. It's like, how can you just be so irresponsible like that? I mean, you're supposed to be a nurse. So anyway, that's what's going on here. I'm just sitting around drinking coffee tonight and stuff. I'm totally broke, and so sitting around like you guys. I'm sure you guys are sitting around and stuff. So I hope you guys are doing well out there, and I guess I'll shut this off and I'll talk to you later.